Hello and good evening. I'm the man with the biggest face in esports, Big Hungry Phil, and next to me,
I'm Gio,
who has a much more normal size face. I'm sure we can all agree. It's not a good metric, but it's a close enough approximation.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. We can see the rosters of the two first teams that we're going to be seeing for the first series.
Yeah, interesting to note that Moveface is subbing in actually from a Challengers level team. Spartans unable to field a full six-person Champions roster today, so it's going to be interesting to see how Moveface slots into this lineup. Yeah, lots of ultimates committed to the fight there. We saw that hammer down, that Earthshadow finally coming in, and it has resulted eventually Moveface getting the first kill of their career as a Champions level player, securing the kill there. Feasdog with the follow-up, taking out both supports on Harriers, and at 97%, Harriers have got to pull off an absolute miracle here to even contest the point. Just as I say their name, Feasdog with a melee kill onto Greenfire, and it is just clean up. We've got Broken Cells coming in, immediately smashed by the big German man into the snow globe, and that is map number one down.
Really nasty blizzard at the end there, just to kind of add a confirm.
Look at this positioning from Feasdog, incredibly aggressive up front, just trying to build up early charge, get some high energy levels, try and build that ultimate Urson quickly, and there we go, 98%. We're going to see that Graviton pop any second now, and look how many other ultimates are online for Spartan. They've got 3, they've got 4, and the big shatter comes in, gets almost all of Harriers, and that is just going to be broom sweep in time. Bring out the hammer, sweep the dust off the point, ring the team kill bell. Spartans take it with 38% of control. Yeah, we did see the hammer down come down again, nothing caught in it this time, but another Graviton surge. The Greenfire able to trap quite a number of people in there, buying a bit of space for Neo. We've got the Diva Bomb coming in, that self-destruct could be huge, but no, everyone managing to get out of the way. Spartans caught with the Earthshadow once more, Diva Bomb in over the top, Feasdog going down, and Harriers look like they may be in a position to finally turn this point around. It was a valiant effort. DPS Stinky living up to his namesake, DPS Stanky, not able to keep it alive, trying the best. The Moira from Zac on the point isn't going to be enough, and a stun and the flail onto the Reinhardt means that is going to be Spartans taking Oasis.
They do have a Graviton surge, and it's going to be just a waiting game until that defense matrix is down, and they can just use it like that.
Wow, yeah, there we go. There's the Graviton surge coming out, and Leonia and Padshak. Padshak, of course, playing with Belong Arenas since day one, getting his name right up into the kill feed. It does actually bring Kotenks down very, very low. DPS Stinky getting right back in that mech. No one able to capitalise. And just look, ults coming online for Spartans. We've got, Feasdog taken down with the Graviton Surge online. Hammerfall taken down with the Earthshatter online. Broken Cells completely cracked this wide open. It's going to be so difficult for them to actually get anything done with this. Here we go, Deep Bomb coming in on top of the grab. It goes wide though. Actually, it does take out Greenfire. Broken Cells going very, very low. Follow-up from Hammerfall taking them down. We've seen the Transcendence committed. It's going to be stay on the cart time. Stick to it like it's made of glue. Otherwise, we're going to see that overtime wick tick right the way down. And there's the D-Mech onto DPS Stinky. And that's going to be all she wrote for the offensive push for Harriers.
Yeah, they're actually managing to get the W on this so far, it would seem.
But they've left Feasdog completely uncontested in the back. And Feasdog getting a quick double. They have finally sent the Wrecking Bolt in to contest the Widowmaker.
2 HP, by the way.
Yeah, 2 HP BTW. Yeah, that's going to be... I was so close to winning that fight, and it's just a shame that Feasdog was right in the back, able to use that positioning just to completely pick apart the team. I'm going to call it. We're going to get Nanohog. Nanohog sometime in the next 10 seconds. That's what we're going to see, and we're going to see it completely roll this team fight. That is your Phil prediction. But a Doomfist Kotenk swapping over just to contest Neo on the high ground. I do like that. Was a nice attempt there at the jump shot away with the shot onto Broken. We got Nanohog. Still 1 for Phil on the prediction side of things. Gets 2, gets 3. DPS Stinky with a clear up onto Padshak. I actually think that's pretty good investment. 2 ults for a nice clean win on that team fight. It's not a good look if you're the Harriers here with only 25 seconds left on the clock.
They haven't got very long to say.
Solo ult! Oh, no, it's not a solo ult. If you turn and take out the Greenfire, also another huge barrage from Kotenks and a follow-up from Feasdog means that we have 13 seconds left on the clock for Harriers. Harriers. They need to come up big here. And we're in overtime, and it's not looking good for the Harriers here again. We've got the whole hog coming into the fight. Has managed to buy a bit of space for the team because it's keeping Hammerfall on the Raging Winston out of the fight, but there's just too much going on here. The Green Fire has gotten out of the way. Mine's committed into the point. They have bought a bit of space. Cheat 22 out of the fight is big, and so much space being bought by Mini here to help keep... Oh, but look at that. The Boop takes him out into the line of fire of the self-destruct, and Spartans take Hollywood. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that previous match of Spartans versus Harriers. We're going to be coming right at you with Saints versus Invincibles, looking pretty strong as well, so we could be in for an absolute belter of a match. Yeah,
I want to say Invincibles have their work cut out for them, but this is the sort of team, if anyone is going to actually take Saints to the next level and really push them, this is going to be the team. We actually saw them play in week 1. We casted them, Phil.
Invincibles are again looking really good in this fight, especially when you get the D-Mech onto Chimpy, and Threadstone's just able to sit in and hold that shield up, but does get slept, immediately brought back into the fray, but Atcha6 taking out Chimpy, and Evade with the Dragon Blade. We mentioned his Genji play, but Magic Marv with the boot kill onto Evade. It's still not going to be enough. It's been a really long, drawn-out team fight. There's the Graviton coming out, does manage to catch Chimpy. Chimpy pinged right out of the way by that charge, manages to get out with almost all of their health still intact, still has the Diva Bomb, not needing to commit that to this fight. Saints managing to hold that with very little invested again.
They were unable to follow up on that and couldn't bring down the team, so it means Saints actually getting closer to this 50% mark now. It's looking like Hodjo with another EMP.
Big EMP right in the back, and here comes the Diva Bomb, takes out 3. Beautiful play, 2 ultimates and a 1 team fight. Are we going to hear that bell? Was that enough?
There we go,
we did just hear the team kill bell.
That Saints are going forward with this ultimate usage, and when they kind of start to stop doing the sort of feeding that we saw Nyx doing.
Oh, but look at this Evade with a quick 2 from the Nano boosted Dragon Blade, gets 3. D-Mech coming in, 3 redstones with a Fire Strike. So on the back of 2 ultimates, oh, we've got the Rage Monkey coming in just to try and stall this point out a little bit further. But Evade finds Nyx, did almost take out Harjo as well. Comes around the back, Harjo taken out by Evade. We mentioned him at the start, absolutely a player to look for. Just Django left on point, does secure a kill. Is that going to be enough to stall this out to bring the rest of the team back in? Django taken out, pinned right into the wall. Evade takes Django, and we are still 95 to 99. They have managed to flip the point. They've just got to get in and get these few remaining people off the point. There's a Nano boosted Diva in your face, has secured the kill, but Evade with 2. Chelsea with the D-Mech, Aphon and Hikari follow up, and we're going to see Invincibles holding on to this point. Harjo coming back in on the Soldier to recontest, but it is not going to be enough, and City Centre secured by Invincibles.
Invincibles giving the reigning champions a real run for their money there.
But the Redstones has taken down. Django gets a big Earth Shatter, secures 2. Hikari getting in there, Kyria getting in there to help keep some of his team alive, but it's not going to be enough because Evade has all of the charge in the world and is going on a complete tear. The Redstones swinging with that hammer, and Invincibles knock Saints off the point to cap at 45% for Saints.
So the Redstones got rid of him, built up his own Earth Shatter, used that, they capitalized on it.
Big hack, and the Graviton in over the top, and the Fire Strike gets 3. That is the advantage of having that Sombra on your team. You completely shut down Saints, even though they had all of these ultimates to play with.
Well, one of the just fantastic plays that Invincibles did there is they ensured that that Graviton Surge was just off the point, and that also meant that by the time that the Saints came out of the Graviton Surge, Django's shield was actually so low that he still had to step back. They had to use Curio's Transcendence to even keep them alive, and they couldn't go in following that Reinhardt, and it really put Invincibles at the advantage in that fight, and of course allowed them to take this point. And with a minute and a half left to go, Invincibles still haven't even managed to take a tick. This is not the same Invincibles that we saw on Oasis.
Oh, but Nyx with an early kill onto Hikari. Nyx with the double, taking out Evade also, so that Graviton Surge comes in and doesn't really do an awful lot, because that is all Nyx in the kill feed. Chimpy taking out the Redstones means that this is going to be another hold. 37 seconds left on the clock, and boy, you cannot ignore Nyx, because they are just going to pick your team apart. Yeah, but Evade does finally manage to get some use out of that Dragon Blade, taking Chimpy out of the fight, but Saints have 2 ultimates. They've got the Primal Rage, but Chimpy is down. Chimpy is not able to contribute to the fight, so they need to be quick about getting back here. but Harjo on an absolute tear, taking out the redstones, taking out Aethon, taking out Evade. Hikari does manage to buy some space to get the redstones back into the fight. Magic Marv gets the res onto Nyx, and Saints looking like they're in a position to completely full hold this point, but no. Oh, look at this, Diva Bomb gets in and does get Chlassi. There's nobody left on the point. I wasn't quick enough. Got a boost onto the point, buddy, otherwise they're going to cap it.
He was so...
He's going to be shouting so loud. We could not broadcast those comms. But a really good early Fire Strike from the Redstones, getting 25% of their ultimate in one Fire Strike. But Aethon, too clumsy in the back, gets taken out by Chimpy. So you're in 5v6 already. So I suspect we're going to see Saints come rolling right the way through this point. Oh, Magic Marv taking out the Redstones. Falls to Curio. Curio taking out Chlassi as well. Got to watch out for the Zenyatta, guys. He's basically a DPS character at this point. Right, so we finally got an ultimate online. Earth Shatter comes in, gets 3 in it. This is huge. Big Earth Shatter coming in. And we've now got defensive ults online. Yes, Curio got hacked, but it's not going to matter. That is the entirety of Invincibles down. Saints going to be more or less uncontested as they push into the payload. There we go. No, we have just got Chlassi in. Very, very clever play there, sending Chlassi in around the side while the rest of the team was focused on Django. But is that going to be enough with the sound barrier in over the top? Big Earth Shatter finds 3. We still have some of that sound barrier juice online, but 2 kills for Saints. A third and a fourth coming in for Magic Marv means that there's just Chlassi left on the point. Saints looking in a very good position there.
Couldn't touch there, and Saints, of course, take the series 3-1, but do not let that fool you about you saying anything about how close this was.
But that is, unfortunately, all we have time for this evening. That's our matches over and done with. So you may have been watching this and thinking to yourself, well, how can I get involved? How can I come and play in the Arena Clash? You'll have seen it just pop up on screen now. Come and find belong.gg on any of your favourite social media platforms. Find the arena that's closest to you. Come along and start playing Overwatch with the community and say, hey, when we get the new season, I'd like a chance to try out for this team. Come and get involved, and you could be on stage with some of the big names we've just been talking about now.
We'll be screaming about all the plays that you're making.
Yeah, absolutely. Screaming for days. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I've been Big Hungry Phil.
I've been Gio.
And hopefully we'll see you all next week for more belong.gg Arena Clash.